Welcome back to the Moof server. My name is Fizedi. Thank you for joining me. In last week's episode, I made that thing behind me there, which is really a mob farm. And you can see I've got a beacon, but I've put that underground. It was above ground. So I think that's pretty much all we did. But that thing at the back there took a while to make. I just want to say just at the start that we are looking for new players to play on the server. So if you're interested in playing, there'll be a link to a Discord in the description of the video. Join that and you'll see there's an application form. So fill that in and we'll see how we go. We are looking for some specific types of people. So not everyone, it's not guaranteed you'll get in. So, you know, just answer it truthfully and hopefully you will be playing on the server with us. So what are we going to do this episode? Let me spin around. Probably just going to tidy up this sugarcane a little bit and make it into a, a better little farm type thing to make it easier. I'm going to round up some of these scaly horses that are all over the place. There's about 12 of them, I think. And we've still got silver here, but Eeyore is nowhere to be found. So I don't know where Eeyore's gone. I don't know if he died, maybe because at some point I think skeletons were shooting at me around them, so maybe he died, which would be sad. But you know, if we find him, I'll bring him back home. And what else am I going to do? I think we will this looks actually quite cool at night. I said I was going to build a iron farm, but I've been thinking about it and there isn't a lot of villagers over there. I've been over there and I've brought back 2. So they're safely sitting in our little villager compound here. So what I think I'll do initially is over there where the campfire is, I've flattened out that area. I think I'm going to set up a villager breeder over there, but only a tiny little mini one. It'll probably just consist of these 2 guys. And you know, they can spit out a new villager every 10 minutes and that's all I need, and it's going to be very basic. It's probably just going to be me throwing food at them as well. So that is what I'm planning on doing, as well as fixing this area up. So what I'll do, I'll race off and do this and we'll start that, and I will come back and we'll see what it all looks like. Good news, everyone. I found Eeyore. He is in the nether for some reason. Obviously, I don't come in here very often. So, I can get him back through. Come on, back through you go. Don't worry about that. Yep, he's through. Alright, well that was good. And when I get through here, I can show you that I've done the sugarcane farm, and I filled in this a bit, but I'm going to get some more dirt to fill in the rest. But somewhere around here, I think we have one. Let's grab Eeyore before he goes missing again. Come on, come over here with your mate. All right, that's the mystery solved. I'm glad he's well. Got nothing in his inventory, have I? No. Alright, I will now, once I work out how to get off him, there we go, start working over there. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I built the farm. I decided to use the Impulse design, which required an extra villager, so I nicked over and grabbed the villager. I'll put Impulse's video in the description. So our villager here, our farmer villager, is very slowly. He doesn't seem to be, too keen on working. He is farming away, so we don't have enough stock, or he doesn't have enough stock in his inventory yet, I hope, to be throwing food at these guys. And for some reason, this guy has a profession of an armorer. I don't think he's been traded with, because if he had, this experience would change, I think. Anyway, I'm not sure. Hopefully this is going to work. Otherwise we might need to get another villager. I'm not sure if they're meant to sleep at night, but they don't. Maybe they just need to have a bed and that's all they want. But they're definitely not sleeping. And he is doing some farming. So it's looking semi-promising. These guys are driving me nuts. They're all over the place. Alright, so what I'll do, I'll come back when he has farmed enough land to have excess food and starts throwing it at his buddies over here. And we'll see if we get down here. This is where the baby should end up, and all the extra food should end up in here as well. So let's see how we go. I'll pop back when this is all... I might go in and help him actually, when this is all done. Well, I've just seen, as you can see as well, one of them is jumping into the beds. He jumped in, he jumped out quickly. The other one isn't too interested, I don't know why. I think there is some bed type issues, so we'll see how we go. I might like destroy the bears and then plant them. What I was doing is just going around the edge here because I thought, it might be better if I just build this area up a little bit instead of having the farm jutting out. Let's just have it at sort of ground level. It's a little bit better. So I might terraform this a little bit so it looks a bit better. But we've got one of them getting having a bit of a nap. I've got a bed over here. Let's see what happens when I jump in and speed time along a little. Before, when he jumped out, he did jump back on top of the fence post where we want him to be. Let's hope it happens again. So we race over here. He's having a sleep in. What time do these guys get up? Come on, I can see the sun. You can see on my screen there next to my coordinates, I've got a time. So it's almost 6 o'clock. Come on. Up you get. Alright, yeah, so he's gone back in there. So I guess that's good. And I think, at the start of the day, there's a bit of, I don't know, they gossip or something. Then eventually he'll go and do some work. But I went in there and replanted a lot of his potatoes. So anyway, let's see how we go. I'm happy that one of them was sleeping. That's a good sign. Well, guys, I went out and grabbed some lunch, and I came back here, and it looks like, although we've got no food, that our villager breeder is in fact... And there he is. He's in fact working. So that is good. I can now breed up some of these guys to make an iron farm, because I'm running really low on iron. I think I've only got about 30 ingots, or 37, there we go, ingots left. So that is good news there. So hopefully we'll also be getting some potatoes. I was thinking after I planted the potatoes I should have done carrots, because then I could make golden carrots, because that's just what you do. But anyway, I could probably change it later on. We'll see how we go. I just wanted to show you one other thing. I set up down here the sugarcane farm, because I'm churning through these rockets because I don't know how to take off. Because if I knew how to take off, I probably would have taken off back there. So I did just the normal one where you just run along with waterlogged slabs in between. It's missing one. That's where I come to get my water from. So that's great, but then I thought, I should have an automatic one. So I built this little automatic one. It's very simple. It's working really well. Why didn't I pick that one up? It's interesting. So all it is just some observers. They trigger the pistons, and underneath I have hopper minecarts. I don't know why that's happening. And I also just noticed that the profession that one of these guys had before has finally been forgotten. I think sometimes they think they're workbench is still within range, even though it's probably over in the village where he came from. And eventually he worked that out, so we've got two what's the word I'm looking for? I said it a second ago. Two non-professional villagers. I guess that'll do me. Yeah, so I don't know if that helped getting everything to work, but it's all working. I'm happy. And there's another one. It doesn't sound like they're having a smooth landing down there, but I guess they're surviving. So this is the new design that I've come up with. It not only breeds villagers like the old design does, but it has incorporated a new special feature, which is a chicken. So now we've got stacks and stacks of these guys. Not only are we getting potatoes, but we're also getting eggs. So that is a much better design. Obviously, you know, better than anyone else has ever come up with. So I claim this one as my own. The potato and egg farm. So the last thing I'm going to do, 1, 2, 3, and a bit, is to build a roof over it. I normally never ever do this, but I figured that this time I would. So the reason you do this is protect the villager from lightning. So we do it 3 blocks above and an extra 3 blocks out, and that normally protects them. So let me just knock this over quickly and I will be back. Okay, so here we are, finished roof. I think this is probably the first time I've ever put one of these lightning roofs on any of my farms, but you know, it may explain why occasionally a villager disappears. Because baby time again by the look. I didn't see it, but yeah, we're still going. Yeah, so if lightning hits a villager or within 3 blocks of a villager, that's why they had the baby. That's why we put it 3 blocks above. It will turn into a witch, and then a witch will eventually despawn. So that's why we put these on there. But that is going to do me for today. I'm happy that we have all the villagers that we need. In the next episode, we will work out how to get them out from under below and put them in. I don't know how many I need. I just need a few, I think, for the iron farm. So we will get that underway for the next episode. So thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, press that like button. It helps me out a lot. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, or if you're old here and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. So hit the subscribe button. There's a little bell there as well. If you ring that bell, you will be notified when I put up a new video. I try to put one up once a week. So I will see you in that video next week. Bye.